Well, hello, it's Vivian Joy here on your Monday Mindset Reset. And I wonder if you are achieving your full potential. Do you remember those interviews you used to go to when you went to get a job and they'd ask you, what are you hoping to achieve in the next 5 to 10 years? And you'd sit there going, oh, I don't know, I haven't thought that far ahead. Because at 20, I didn't know. At 20, 25, maybe even 30, although I kind of was running my own business by then, I didn't know what I was capable of. I didn't know what was open as an opportunity for me. I was quite limited. I think the generation now have a slightly different, well, they have a different opportunities available. But I also didn't know what I was going to be doing in 5 years' time. I had no idea. I had no idea. In fact, back then, I probably didn't even know what I was doing the next month. But actually, right now, whatever age you are, you have a whole world of experience. So be that learned through challenges, through overcoming adversity, from achieving things beyond your wildest dreams. And actually, what happens is sometimes we achieve something. So we say, right, I'm gonna use a ridiculous example that I would never do. So please don't think it's mine. I'm going to climb Mount Kilimanjaro. Anybody that knows me knows it's highly unlikely. I'm more likely to win the lottery. I'm going to climb Mount Kilimanjaro. And what happens is they go all in and they want to reach that. They want to reach the summit. They want to get to the peak. They want that for whatever reason. Maybe they're doing it for charity. Maybe they're doing it for a personal goal, or maybe they're doing it for the accolade of I've done it. I don't know, whatever would drive someone to do that. I commend you if you are one of these people. And they put all the training in, they get all the gear, they learn all about it, they plan it, they prepare it, they do it. And once they've achieved it, they move on. And they revel in it if they're good at letting their reward center of their brain do the work. But if not, they just move on. And actually, they may never set themselves another goal. When I started my She Thrives program, which was about 4 years ago now, I remember one of the wonderful ladies came and joined, and she had a really successful business, very successful in every way, financially, in her impact, what she was doing, how she felt about it. And she said to me, I want to join your She Thrives program. And I said, oh, lesson number one in never assuming anything, by the way. Never assume who your clients are and what they might need from you. I coach some of the best coaches in the world, literally award-winning coaches who you think don't need coaches. Everybody does, by the way. And so she came to me and she said, well, I don't really know what's next for me. She said, I realized that I had this big goal of achieving my business as it is, of getting myself to this space, to this place, to this level of earning and achieving and feeling. And actually, I've been doing this now, and for the last 18 months, that's it. So what happens next? I feel like I'm all out at sea. I don't know what's going to happen next. So actually, her year with my She Thrives program was all about working out what she wanted next. What is next? And this happens with a lot of business owners, even at the 7 and 8 figure. In fact, I have a friend who's at 7 figures and she's in the same space, exactly the same space. Now what? I've achieved the thing that I thought was going to define me and make me feel amazing. Actually, unless you then start to look at the next thing you want to achieve, after giving yourself a good pat on the back and celebrating, what happens is you will stop achieving your full potential. You'll just go, oh, I've done it, well done. And depending on who is around you, your social circle, your business circle, you will start to feel like you're maybe one of the bigger fish in that pond. And I know because I've been in this space. And actually, when you then go into a bigger pond, you start to think, oh, I'm not a very big fish here. I'm a big thing over here, as in I'm successful in my little community and I'm fabulous over here. But actually, when I go somewhere else, I'm not really anything. So actually, if I'm going to expand, I need to work out how to get to that next level, what to do. Also, I do a lot of parent, adult, child work, a lot of transaction analysis stuff around the different parenting styles that you have of yourself, without going into loads of detail on this, and the child types and the adult state. And actually, one of the parenting styles is very much the kind of nurturing parent. And if you had a nurturing parent, or you are one, or you nurture yourself, it will say things like, oh, well, you've achieved that. Many people have never even done that. Well done for getting there. You can have a rest. Now, this is beautiful temporarily, but if you are parenting yourself like that, well, it's okay. You now earn more than, your sister, your brother, your friend, your people you went to school with, or you now are helping more people than you ever dreamed possible. Actually, you can limit yourself. You put a ceiling on what you're able to achieve, your own capability. So if you're doing this and you realize you're doing this, even just by listening to this and watching this, you think, oh shit, I might be doing that. I've achieved a lot. Or I still haven't achieved it, but I don't think I can. You're actually limiting your own development, your own kind of achieving your potential. And they say that we never, as human beings, ever achieve our full potential because we're not even using a fraction of our brain. But actually your own potential as you believe it now, or actually as you can perceive it for the future, is even more important. You know, I don't have a business that turns over £1 million. It's not it's not my goal. But actually, there is a version of me that exists out there that is the £1 million version of me. And I sometimes have a little chat with her because she makes different decisions and thinks and feels differently about everything in life than the version of me that is here. And of course, the version of me that was employed earning £20,000 a year, I remember her fondly. And so there's different versions of me, and they all have different expectations and different goals and different habits and different self-talk. So which version are you right now? Are you a version of the past? Are you, oh, can possibly earn more than that? I'm going to limit myself. Or couldn't possibly consider having an event with 100 people at it. I don't know, whatever it is. Couldn't possibly write a book. Couldn't possibly create a podcast. Couldn't possibly, limiting yourself. Are you in the now of, oh, is it scary, so I'm just going to stay here? Or are you living in your future self that really doesn't know any boundaries at all, because of course it's unwritten? That's my question for you today. Which version are you being? And if you'd like to be a different version, of course, as always, you can book a 15-minute laser coaching call where we can really get to the heart of what's going on, what's keeping you where you are, or actually, if you're doing really well, how you can make sure and keep that kind of extreme performance, if you like, make sure your brain is really definitely doing everything it can do to put you in peak performance at all times. Look forward to speaking to you there.